The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on NewsRadio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back into it. We're back at it. This is The Local Show right here on 570 WSYR. Steve all decked out in pink with a bow on his head, getting ready for Easter and spring and tree expo.
You two listeners will know that's not true, Tom. I got my typical, it's still cold outside, layered.
You're still wrapped up in layers.
My wife wants to still throw away. Do you ever keep things too long? Does Carrie like, why do you still have this? And
yes. Yeah. In fact, now that you mention that, under the bed, the dog was rolling the ball under the bed, and I happened to, have to go try and get the ball.
Right.
And I noticed that I have these see-through cartons that are filled with shirts. No. I got to take them over to...
what the heck?
Yeah, they're rolled up T-shirts and stuff like that are in good shape.
Are these too big because you lost all that weight?
No, it's just too many. Too many. I got to take.
That's a good problem.
Take them over to Goodwill.
There you go.
Put them to use. Right.
There you go. Speaking of Goodwill,
about old and rolled up. That was just too good.
You're not teed up way too high.
Charlie Van Patten is with us. He's the owner of Mattress Makers, and nothing rolled up about you. You're out there shucking and jiving and
every day.
Making it
just
work every day.
Get out there and let them know you're there.
That's great.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. So you got the mattress factory over there in, we call that DeWitt, right?
Actually, Bridge Street.
And
right
DeWitt.
Across from Fleet Feet and Wilson, back of the Wilson building.
And then after, sometimes you'll make a bunch, and then they get sold in the factory outlet, which is out in Cicero on Route 11.
Yeah, we put some stock out there in case somebody wants something right away.
They can see that. Yeah, that's great.
And I would say that's kind of a real outlet. Every place that sells mattresses is an outlet. I don't know what that means.
Right.
But this is like a legitimate
factory. Is fresh mattresses.
That's right. You make them and bring them out.
I was just I was talking manufacturing here this last week with someone, and I said, there's only one mattress manufacturer anywhere around here. Like, really? Yeah. I mean, because you can't drive 2 minutes not at a mattress store.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I got like 3 suggestions today to help you find out about
Very
that
good.
mattress.
Oh, he came prepared, Tom.
Do tell us.
He's got something to say. Here we go.
Let's hear it.
As a factory, we educate. Today, one of the 3 items is educating you about memory foam. When you buy a memory foam mattress, you pay twice because NASA developed memory foam for the astronauts to go out in space. So technically, with our with our taxes, we paid for the technology.
Yeah,
it's evolved over the years. They've added gel to make it cooler and all these kind of things. And the other thing they've done is they figured out how to make it cheaper. Wasn't that kind of standard procedure? Yeah. How do you make it cheaper? How do you get lower price? So when you see these lowball prices for organic mattresses, organic's on the brain, but.
Right.
When you memory foam mattresses, you can get really taken advantage of because they figured out when it started out like 4 and 5 pound, they figured out how to make it 3 pound. Then went to 2 pound. Believe it or not, they're down to a little under 1 pound per cubic foot.
Is that to save money in shipping or in the product?
The product to be able to sell it cheaper. And then there's a mattress in our store, and they say it's got memory foam in it. It's a 1/2 inch thick, 24 inches wide, tall, and 36 inches wide. So, it really, talk about the bottom. It really gets to the bottom.
So it is a short-term memory, what you're telling me.
Exactly.
Okay. It's like Tom and I.
Yeah, right.
So we're introducing a memory foam mattress, but the difference is ours is a zippered cover. You can open it up. You can see what we're talking about. We're using strictly the 4 and 5 pound high-density foam. We can split one side firm, one side soft, which you can't do with the name brands. And, when you want to buy a memory foam mattress, you'll get a shock because if you're going to look at the good one, the expensive one, which is good because it is
legitimately, right?
Yeah, quality's there. You're talking $3,000 and $4,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Half that price, you can get the same darn thing from us. and save a lot of money as usual.
So how long does that memory foam last, or how long is it supposed to last before it doesn't pop back?
All foam depreciates instantaneously, and it does soften up, but we have customers that have the high-density foam that have used it for 5 and 10 years successfully.
So are any of the memory foams organic, or is that a different animal?
Not organic. It's a chemical item.
Okay.
Right, okay.
The other thing I want to talk about was organic, and I wanted to thank our competition for the business.
I think that was sarcasm,
Yes.
Tom.
What are they doing wrong?
Well, you know, we have competition now in Syracuse. Last week, a customer came in. They couldn't get what they needed. They were able to finally return it and buy from us what they want. And that is not a one-off. That's kind of like an almost every day, every week, every month. We're selling somebody an organic mattress where they went and tried to buy it and got all sorts of problems with support, comfort, shipping, payment, returns. It's just crazy. Do you know we have 0 returns on any of our mattresses? We make sure that you get the right mattress first, and then you're happy.
0 return. So everybody is happy, Charlie? Because so let's imagine you sold a mattress to Tom over here. He's not happy.
I'm going to bite my tongue on that one.
I mean, there are some
If there's
people that are
anybody
happy
out
about
there
it.
that didn't get what they wanted, they got to tell us, because we'll make it right.
And you've shared stories in the past where people come back and then you adjust things or you modify things.
Absolutely.
I mean, and you're not, and people know this, you're making them here. So you're not sending off to somewhere far away in the shipping to do that, the shipping back to fix a mattress.
Correct.
You know.
The other thing is when you buy, the third topic is when you buy a mattress, you know, you go in, the store's crowded, the salesman's pushy. How would it be if you feel like it, you know, give us a call, because we got a program where we could do a personal sales for you on a Sunday by appointment. If you're interested, give us a call.
Will they be talking to you or Carol or Gene? Who's got that?
Either one of us, any one of the three of us.
Okay. Gene, because Carol, she's really pushy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
It's the least pushy person I've ever met.
Yeah. So 315-752-0337.
Say that again?
315-752-0337.
And why are they calling that number?
To make an appointment for a Sunday opportunity to shop and be not interrupted, and to get a professional salesperson, a professional mattress maker, because when you go to the store, you don't know. You know, there's some of the salesmen have only been selling for 3 or 4 months. Some of them selling for a number of years, but they're driven by these excessive commissions.
Mm-hmm. She told me a story when I was there. She said I had some people come in, and we were the first stop, and she shared the mattresses and gave the prices and everything, and then they were like, well, we think we wanted to maybe shop. She goes, go shop. She goes, as a matter of fact, go shop to the other mattress stores. Okay, because we've had go shop, and son of a gun, she circled around, she shared the story. They came back and they're like, oh my gosh, the product size, the price is better, and she said that they weren't. The other people wouldn't barely let them leave the building.
No,
because they knew they had to get a sale and whatnot. So I love Carol's. I love that story. Go shop. I dare you to go shop.
That's our philosophy, you know.
Yep. So Mattress Makers in Syracuse, Tom. Bridge Street, across from Fleet Feet. It's tucked there. You see it by Chimney Plaza. You can't miss it if you don't look. You can miss it if you don't look, but right there. Go stop in there, and you can actually see. You can see them watching them have it made if you want. But Charlie, Mattress Makers, thanks for joining us today, my friend.
Well, thank you.